So not gonna lie, I'm sort of been out of the loop. I don't know how I missed this, but we have full hands on deck, red alert emergency video here. Kyle, Jerome, Ezekiel, Balthazar, Sluter is apparently going to be working out with the Chicago Bears this week, which is just great, which is good, great, grand, wonderful, right? So Kyle Sluter, who certain Vikings fans like, well, if he had the NFL talent, how come he's not on a team, huh? Maybe it's because Mike Zimmer had just such a hard-on against Kyle Sluter that he poisoned the well. Zimmer, he doesn't practice well. Oh, he doesn't know about the play clock and blah, 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 all those things. Don't you think that the word of an NFL head coach, a great defensive mind, talking about a quarterback would hold weight around the league? Maybe that's why Kyle Sluter, after the Vikings let him go last offseason, he only got a sniff in Arizona. He only got a sniff in Detroit, right? So now that the Bears take another look at him, it would be poetic justice. It absolutely would. So Sluter's ties with Chicago, obviously, Matt Nagy, Ryan Pace being in division, keeping tabs on your division rivals roster, it makes sense, as well as John DiFilippo. John JDF Olive Garden DiFilippo. He is now the Bears quarterbacks coach, former 2018 offensive coordinator of the Vikings for 13 games. Didn't quite work out. But remember, Kyle Sluter is the guy. He is the one. 2017 UDFA out of Northern Colorado, the Kubiak contingent, when he was upstairs after he retired from the sidelines. He was the one who spotted him in Northern Colorado, brought him in, preseason star, 2017 Broncos. The Vikings signed him to their practice squad for $1 bajillion in practice squad relative terms. And also remember, 2017 was the Sam Bradford season. He was one week one, amazing against the Saints. Then with that weird-ass knee injury, and then Case Keenum took over. Remember, the Vikings did not sign another quarterback. They elevated Kyle, Jerome, Ezekiel Sluter from the practice squad, and he was the number 2 for the bulk of the 2017 season. We were one play away from Sluter time, right? And then preseason start 2018. That's when John DiFilippo was calling the shots. Preseason start 2019 yet again. That's when Zimmer started pushing back. It's like, wait a minute. Yeah, this guy who gets it done wherever he's on the field, whenever he's given limited opportunity, sometimes running with the twos. Yeah, I understand he gets it done, but he doesn't practice well. Well, golly jawillikers, right? So this would be the ultimate FU revenge from the Bears on the Vikings. It would. It would be, hey, John DiFilippo obviously has an axe to grind the way things ended up in Minnesota. Him and Zimmer never saw eye to eye. It was much more a marriage of convenience and gain. So Zimmer, I believe it's to McCord. He wanted to make Stefanski the full-time offense coordinator in 2018, the year before he actually did. But Tony Sparano, rest in peace, worked together with John DiFilippo in Oakland for a number of years. He vouched for JDF, and Zimmer's like, okay, this young, flashy, hotshot guy coming over from Philly who just beat our ass in the NFC title game. Yeah, we'll get him to call plays. He'll get a head coaching job. Maybe we'll get a Super Bowl win out of it. Didn't work out, because John DiFilippo did not want to run the piss out of the football like Zimmer likes to do. DiFilippo was throwing it 45 times a game, run at 11 personnel, 7% of the time. Woo! That's what he wanted to do. But he saw something in superstar, preseason superstar, Kyle Jerome, Ezekiel Sluter. So I think that's why they're coming into the Bears, as well as look at the Bears' depth chart at quarterback. So you got failed Mitchell Trubisky Ponder. You have failed BD Nick, Nick Foles. 38-7, Philly, whatever. A washed-up shell of himself, a one-time flash-in-the-pan type season. Get out of here. Actually, twice, because he had a phenomenal season with Chip Kelly once. Whatever. And then you have Tyler Bray, who has bounced around the league like so many. Can't even think of an analogy right now. I'm so pissed. So Kyle Sluter is going to come into the roster. He's going to absolutely impress. Oh, and by the way, there are no preseason games, so every single day is practice. So if he steps up, and, well, I guess the nice thing is that practice is going to be relatively live for a number of these sequences because of no preseason games. Coaches actually do want to take a look at players. So maybe Matt Nagy will be smart enough, like, hey, I will cater my system to what Kyle Sluter does well. I can see that we're not going anywhere with Mitchell Trubisky Ponder. We're not going anywhere with Nick Foles. Don't even know why we gave up a 4th-round pick and took on the bulk of his contract. Don't even know. Tyler Bray's garbage. And then all of a sudden, this guy from Minnesota, this guy with the whip strong arm, he runs like a deer, as well as he just makes big-time plays in high-leverage situations. That guy, Yeah, I will make a system that will work around him. And John DeFilippo, he knows his man. It'll work out. And then Kyle Sluter and JDF will just twice a year look at the Vikings, look across the sidelines, look at Zimmer, and just like take a giant dump on the field. And like in the positive way. So the only way I could be more pissed off is if Sluter went to the Packers. Because, yeah, he'll beat out Jordan Love. He'll replace the corpse of the 87-year-old Aaron Rodgers. And then Kyle Sluter will be Sluter House over across the river. And Green Bay will just be like, I'm upset. This is quite upsetting. I'm even more upset because I didn't know about this for 2 days. Checked out from the world. I'm annoyed. Anyway, all right, your thoughts. Bears working out Kyle Sluter. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull us up in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.